Good day, everybody. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with today's kind of a seismic update out here across the Western Pacific and Australia today, actually. A little unknown, a little unusual earthquake events going down here around Townsville and Bowen down in here around the Queensland area. If you kind of recognize this area, it's actually the same region that Cyclone Yasi hit just a few months ago. Well, they're actually experiencing quite some earthquakes right now, actually a 5.2 and a 4.7 occurring here over the past 2 hours, so just a little bit off the fault line here, a little unusual, not really too often here. These earthquakes did occur rather shallow as well, only about 10 miles deep, so just kind of felt by a lot of people here, and actually showing the shake map, showing people feeling it in Townsville, Bowen, and even as far north as Cairns here, people actually reporting minor damage up in that region. Might have been an exaggeration, or there actually might have been that much damage, given the soil content of this region. A 5.7 or a 5.2 could create that much of a shake out there. So just one thing to note, though, we are continuing to watch this here. I am saying it is unusual, but not unheard of for an earthquake in this region. Given the seismic history of the region, there has been a few in the past, but nothing over a 5.0 mainly out here. Only about 3s and 4s just off the coast of Townsville here. So it's not unheard of in this region, but just something to note. You really don't see it too often down here. I did say also up and around the Western Pacific, quite a busy day as well today. Actually, you see a lot of blue boxes up in this region, just showing a 5.7 occurring just off of Taiwan this morning. That occurred around noon here earlier. And also a 5.9 occurring here up in the Honshu area. Actually, if we zoom in on this map, showing a close-up of basically northeast Honshu up in here from the Kanto Plain up towards Sendai area here. And just showing this blue box right in this region, right here at 5.8, actually reassessed here. Actually, I think JMA was calling it a 5.9, USGS here calling it a 5.8. Just north of the Kanto area. This actually jolted me awake earlier here. I was trying to get a little bit of sleep in around noon, and it just kind of, everybody felt it in this region. So just one thing to put out here, basically all the Kanagawa and Kanto region right in here kind of feeling this one. Good news though, nothing really coming out of it, and just a couple follow-up minor aftershocks, and really just a 5.8, which is relatively small compared to the earthquakes we have been seeing up here. And in case I am asked, basically there is no tsunami warnings out there right now. There is ones out here if you check the PTWC site. Go back, actually the newest one being on the 11th of April in the morning. We had the 7.1 off the northeast coast of Honshu here. So no tsunami warnings out there at all. None of these earthquakes could generate a tsunami, but we continue to watch this. Really, you do need a 7.0 or higher just to generate a local tsunami, maybe an underground an underwater landslide producing a localized tsunami could have a 7.0 or higher, but nothing below a 6.0 could really generate anything like that, and basically you have to look at 8.0s or higher for the Pacific-wide event. But that is all for now, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can always post them here on the YouTube channel or at westernpacificweather.com. Always looking for those new suggestions as well. So have a great day, everybody. Hope the ground stops shaking for you, and see you have another update tomorrow. Bye.